So beautiful people, this is what I would say quite a mayhem of a matchmaking over here, and this was not very unique to get actually. We have exactly half of the entire tank lineup over here filled with the brand new DBV-152. This is usually what happens day 1, day 2. It comes down a lot on the third day and you know, onwards. Whenever we have the assembly shop event, of course, people are spending huge amount of credits, experience, bonds maybe even, and gold as well, huge amount of resources, let's say, to get this tank or to get any assembly shop tank, if they were able to spend it in the first place, guys. And opachki. Let's just say I was quite a bit lucky over here. Very surprising to see FE45 popping up over here. Very risky play by that guy. We actually didn't have any information about this FE over here. And we're going to do a little Mexican standoff, reloading to high explosive shell, and let's wait. Hopefully I'm able to slap this guy one more time. But yeah, the emphasis over here is if players were able to spend their resources in the first place. 980 damage at the top of the turret. This, by the way, is actually, I think, exactly the average roll from high explosive. By the way, to date, still, I have not seen high explosive rolling over 1000, which should be actually so easy, and I'm not kidding. I have penetrated more than 10 high explosive, 10, 15, maybe even 20 high explosive rounds, and I have not seen 1000 damage penetration, which is so weird because I've had very giga big high rolls with AP rounds, for example, like 950, 960, stuff like that, but I can't seem to get a roll over 1k with high explosive. And yeah, D100 LT. This match over here is just a little introduction, you know, showcasing what kind of mayhem is going on over there in the matchmaking right now. There was a wild FE45, and now there are two wild DBV-152s just sitting in the middle. And no matter where you go right now in tier 10 battles, you are gonna get slapped by 800 alpha damage if you misplace your tank, or, you know, if they just are able to do whatever they want. That depends on the situation, depends on the map, depends on the location. Battles are very, very unpredictable at the moment. But as I said, this usually is what happens during the first days of the assembly shop events. But now going into the next battle, nice beautiful hit into EBR right at the start of the match. And over here, this was quite early in the morning actually. This was my first battle today with my brand new DBV-152. And how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the enemy side, and we have 6 as well, right? Yeah, we have 6. No, we have 5. Our team has 5 DBVs. And this is a little bit of a longer game, and it shows another angle of the matchmaking right now. What kind of matches or how the matches can be when we have so many tank destroyers in the battles. By the way, you know, like this is just 5 and 6 per team. I have seen 8 and 8 per team. I have seen 9 DBVs in one team, 8 DBVs in other. I have had plenty of battles like that, you know, pretty standard one, right? But I started saying that if players were able to spend their resources on this tank in the first place, and this is where Wargaming messed up big time, like actually messed up big time. I still don't understand one thing, like how can they not see this type of thing coming? Is this our 6th assembly shop event, guys? Is this our 6th assembly shop event? And every year or every time, this has been bigger and bigger and bigger than the previous ones, than the previous years. And still, they can't predict that something like this is going to happen. Like even the black market event, you know, when black market started, there were over 200,000 people online. Of course people are going to spam stuff. There were problems during black market as well, but not to the extent which broke the entire server, because if you didn't follow this situation what happened yesterday. I got his tank. This is my main account's DBV-152, by the way, without any problems, actually. I was clicking quite fast, but being 1 or 2 seconds too late to click in the store, I got number 3400. I was actually, like, I think 1 or 2 seconds too late to click it, and I was quite fast trying to claim it, but, you know, the first seconds or 2 seconds actually cost me a lot of thousands of numbers. But, you know, still doesn't matter. Number is a number, right? If I didn't get under 1k, doesn't really matter which number it is. But people who were ready to spam it right away, fast, were able to get it. But couple minutes into it, legitimately, I think like 5 minutes into this event, servers died. Or the wargaming servers which handled all the resources, those went kaput. And you may think, okay, what's the big deal over here? Some people were not able to buy this tank right away. Well, number one, this is actually a big thing, because imagine there were, I bet there were thousands of players who actually maybe came home early from work or from events or from school, or they made sure they are going to, you know, be at their PCs at a certain time, and then it doesn't work. Multi-billion dollar company, you know, just servers crashing during one of the craziest events, assembly shop event, right? And they're not able to spend the resource, they're not able to get their tanks. That's number one thing, you know, people were setting up their time to get this tank. Secondly, because it crashed all the resources, you were not able to see your credits, your free XP, your gold, your bonds. You were not able to see anything, guys. What that means is, if you went into the battle with the tank, you came out from the battle, the game was not able to access your resources to repair your tank or to resupply your ammunition. So that means your tank was sitting there unrepaired, and the message on the right side was spamming unable to repair your vehicle, unable to repair your vehicle, try again later or something like that. And it was going on for hours, guys. As I said, on my main account, which is where this battle was played on, I was able to get my tank without any problems, because I was in the first 5 minutes. But on my second personal account, where I didn't even care about receiving a number, I just wanted to get the tank as well. I have the second personal account as well. I had resources ready over there, and in total I think I waited, I tried different things, tips and tricks, what the chat was also suggesting. In total it took me like 1 hour and 20 minutes to actually finally go through with it, and after 1 hour and 20 minutes, when I was able to get it, there were still people who were not able to access their resources and who were not able to get it, like in that time frame. I'm not sure how long overall it took for Wargaming to solve this issue. I heard from the sources that they are of course trying to fix it as quickly as possible, but you know, the damage was still done already. If anyone knows how long it actually took to get everything in working order, please let me know. And you know, this is just one problem. People were, number one, not able to get their tank, what they were waiting for. They were not able to spend the resources. Then secondly, they were not able to play random battles for more than one battle with their brand new tank that they just spent huge amount of resources on, or with any other tank, because, you know, not able to access the resources, couldn't repair the tank. So you had to jump into another tank. And also there is another issue, onslaught, you know, final onslaught days, and many are leaving onslaught missions until the final week, and you were not able to play yesterday. So yeah, the question is, how is Wargaming going to address it? Are we going to get like a public statement about that, and is there going to be a compensation as well? Like 10,000 gold, something small, 5,000 bonds, maybe 30 premium days for everyone. You know, just a little symbolic gift from Wargaming. By the way, that shot was super terrible. I got spotted and I panicked because there are way too many DBVs in this battle left, and there is a platoon of DBVs as well, actually, who is still in this match. So, yeah, that was a terrible shot. I ain't gonna hide or ain't gonna lie about that. So, yeah. What do you think they should do, ladies and gentlemen? What is your take on this absolute abomination of event? I would say which was quite an abomination. I was actually, with this shot, I don't know, I was way more on target. Maybe a replay file. I remember I was way more on target than that shot seemed over here. Because on my screen it almost seemed like it missed. It should have missed the shot. You never know. Anyway, I had a helping DBV behind me, so I was not super worried. Here is the one DBV who is actually not in a platoon. I was paying attention over there. And now we get into a situation where, ladies and gentlemen, the DBVs, the type of battles I saw quite often as well. I saw complete face stomps, roller stomps. How do you say that? Roller stomps? No, that's not right. Roller coaster is also not right. Anyway, face stomps, you know, steamrolls. That's the thing I was looking for. Steamroll battles. Yes, where the battle was over and decided in like 3 minutes. Or, because we had so many tank destroyers in the match, this battle was going to be a draw or going until the very end, because DBV, having very good camo actually as well, is able to hide itself quite nicely, and nobody wants to push into 800 Alpha tank. And this was one of those battles actually, but I just wanted to show it to you because it was a bit different as well while talking about the assembly shop event overall. So, yes guys, what do you think would be the best end scenario for this? Like, should there be a compensation? How should this compensation be handled? Who should get the compensation? Like only assembly shop buyers who got the tank? I don't think so, because as is mentioned before, it was affecting random battles, it was affecting Onslaught, it was affecting the entire bloody game. You were not able to research your tank. Imagine, you know, let's take random player who finally got enough experience to research their first tier 10 tank. Mouse, as an example. But now, you can't research it. You don't have experience. You can't access your credits. You can't do anything. You grinded 10 years to get your mouse. And now you're not able to get it. What are you going to do? Yeah, you tell me, guys. So, quite crazy, I would say. The event, the launch, couldn't go any worse, in all honesty. But the tank, you know, the tank is quite decent. I have to say, I quite like the tank. In the meantime, Ally DBV just crashed. Who was at A7, by the way. Just dropped off the cliff over there in a bad way, I believe. Unlucky, unfortunate, I said that in the chat as well. Unlucky, what can you do? And in this, in this battle, in this situation, for me, there is nothing to do. They have a platoon of DBVs as well. One could be a spotter, one could be a sniper. Like, for us, it is almost impossible to push in. I was really hoping that they... Hello? I was really hoping, and they actually didn't get spotted. Believe it or not, guys. And for them, it is so much easier to set up the defense over here. They have one extra tank on us, and they have more hit points on us as well. For example, I need to take 2 shots into Progetto. I need to take 2 shots into one of those DBVs. The one guy is a one shot. I don't think that guy is pushing in. So, like, I was thinking about making moves myself, but then again, I didn't see any logical moves what I could make, which could help us winning this battle. So I simply decided to wait over here. And a little spoiler alert for you, absolutely nothing else is going to happen in this match. Progetto was more passive than I first thought. DBV, the higher HP DBV, was more passive than I first thought, and this battle actually is going to end up as a draw for all of us, with 7,371 damage done, 318 assistance as well. Not a bad first welcoming battle for this tank today, right? So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please let me know what you think about all of this situation over here, and I hope you enjoyed my video, my little coverage about this event. If you didn't care about that, if you didn't play yesterday, then you saved a lot of nerves, right? I thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.